pass some up, maybe, coming down the slot. A couple of guys, as I think back, maybe passed up some golden opportunities. Do you feel?
We did. I think everybody watching wishes Jack Quinn would have taken that shot when he was sitting right where he was. But this game for sure, we gave up 4 minutes on the power play, or two power plays to them early. They killed 2 penalties, and that got the crowd in it. That got them energized. I thought really we were able to swing momentum at some point in that first, and they were willing to just defend the rest of the way, it seemed. So we just, again, I thought we could have got more traffic, and we could have had a greater shot mentality. I think sometimes you score a lot of goals and you get a false sense of confidence that you can make things pretty all the time. And we forewent the scoring gritty and just shooting the puck and going for second chances on some occasions that I thought would have helped us.
Given what you guys had out of the lineup tonight, how did you feel that the group, overall went about, like the D pairs and of course Casey moving up in Jeff's spot? So.
Yeah, I thought the group was real good, despite missing some key components. Specifically, the power play. I thought the defenseman did a nice job, but I also thought the power play. One goal post on each of the first 2 power plays that were perfect setups. So that could have went, obviously a couple inches. It could have went the other way, but we had to make some adjustments with that lineup and lines. But I was very happy with the way they performed in regard.
What did you think of the way Ukko-Pekka settled in after the first 5-10 minutes or so?
First 5-10 minutes, he was still even good there.
Mm-hmm.
I felt. And then, the building is allowed to get in some excitement with a couple power plays and a goal. And I thought that the next 5 or 10 minutes, I thought he was real good also, and settled in and had some calm. And then he didn't have a ton of action, but he had a solid game. It was, that was a good enough game from his side for us, and with our chances, it was a winnable situation. So just his end was real good.
His cousin's okay. He took a pretty nasty slash there at the end.
He did. He took an elbow in the face too, but he's I don't have any doubt he's fine. I haven't talked to him after the game, but he was pretty competitive and a bit of a rage on the bench. So I don't think there's any issue. He'll be fine.
They didn't get a goal, but did you like the way that line generated? Cousins line.
They were good again. They were on top of Pitt in their transition, and they played with a lot of speed. They showed a lot of skill. Again, I think if there was a fault, they were looking to be a little bit too fancy and pretty at times. But hey, their effort was great, and that's part of them gaining experience too. They now have a different level of hindsight when you pass on some opportunities to change a game, and they'll be better because of it. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm so sorry. I can barely hear. No worries. What allows Peyton to fit in so well with Zemgus and Kyle? Another very solid game on him tonight.
Yeah, I thought Krebs was good again, and earned what he got, working, doing the right things, keeping it simple. And we talk a lot about playing a very straightforward, direct, simplifying game, but still playing hard. And Okposo and Girgensson know how to do that. When you say it, they know the things that you're speaking of as a coach: getting pucks behind, finishing through players, keeping the puck, making it hard on the opposition, and they're rubbing off and helping Peyton understand the necessity of that at the NHL level. I mean, Peyton's skill level is undeniable. He's a very talented player, but he's a young player, and those are areas that I think he has been excited to and embraced. His focusing on those and those 2 players on his wing, I think, are helping in that initiative.
Do you think JJ maybe used his speed more in this game to his advantage than maybe he has in others? I mean, he produced 2 2-on-1s that didn't look like they were going to be 2-on-1s because of his speed. Plus, he got back and broke up a breakaway, which didn't look like he was going to be able to either. Do you think he really used his speed to his advantage more than maybe he has in the past?
He did. He was very impactful, and his speed, it's power. Sometimes it doesn't look like he's going fast. The guy's legs next to him are going faster, and he's just passing him up. It's incredible. So he has a lot of power to each stride. And I thought, tonight in a back-to-back, you've got a lot of older players in the game too, and the younger guys and younger legs usually have a little more pop, and he did tonight. So he absolutely stood out amongst our group, and I think both groups in many occasions tonight.
Casey handled more faceoffs on the Thompson line. Was that just a look with, out there against Sid, and of how last night went when that was the matchup?
Yeah, those guys with Jason Christie work it out, and they'll figure out who's hot and how to guess who in different centermen or different face-off dots. So, yeah, he was very confident tonight, and that's a good thing if you can have him taking draws with Tomer in a more of a shooting position. We would favor that anyway.
Why did you decide to use Clegg over Lawrence Pilot today?
We liked Clegg when he was last up, and we had the opportunity to put him in. We were excited to see his progress. Obviously we speak with the guys in Rochester, and he's progressed really well, and I thought it was an opportunity to see that. And even when he left us, he left on a really good note, whatever it was a few weeks ago. So that was the choice was based on that. Obviously you've got your 23 roster and you have limited spots, and we had room to bring him up with Yokoharu's injury, and thought, wait, it's a good opportunity to see him again, and he was good. It was good to get him in there because I thought he performed very well.
Thank you, Don.